with Uma Thurman, and
Batman and Robin.
I tried to sort of model my Black Canary after that. She was very campy and big and sort of dramatic, and that was my goal, was to be sort of big and campy, because I think it was fun.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi. Came all the way from North Carolina. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming.
We so appreciate you coming over to the East Coast, because we can't get to California. Get out, get out. So, first of all, I love your characters. The characters you do are so awesome. Strong female characters are so important. Many of us tired of it when they fall, that they're running away instead of kicking ass. So thank you so much for kicking ass. And having said all that, what was it like working with Jensen, and especially that last fight scene when he's on top of you, which is awesome?
I didn't mind.
How many takes? 27, 30?
The female character, I'll start there. I love playing strong female characters, and I know I've said this before, but a lot of times, yeah, I'm tall and I have kind of a low voice, and so I tend to read for these strong female characters. And a lot of times there's not a lot of depth to them. You're either the sort of damsel or the brute, and there's not a lot of, you know, layers to those, which is what I really love about the character of the Black Canary, just in general, because she's got such a long, strong mythology. You know, years and years of comics to reference, and she has a lot of layers. I mean, she's kick-ass, and she's strong, and she's sexy, and she's beautiful, but she's also like lovesick and vulnerable, and you know, devoted and committed, and she's a great character, and she's got so many layers, and I think that, you know, we don't often see those in female characters. So I'm grateful for that character, and I'm grateful that story's being told, and I think Katie Cassidy's amazing too. Yeah. And then that scene, the one where Dean kills Abaddon, spoiler, sorry guys, if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you shouldn't be here, right? Right. It took a long time to shoot that scene, and at points it got really sort of clunky and cumbersome. You know, he was on wires for the first half of the day. I think I got picked up at like 4:30 in the morning for that day. And so he was on wires, and we shot all his direction. And then I was on wires, and it got to a point where it's like when you do your wire work, you've got the stunt coordinator who calls action and calls the shots. And so you can hear it. They're whispering, like the coordinator's whispering to the guy who's doing the pulley, to the guy who's doing the props, and it's all these like, psh, 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 psh. And it's sort of, you know, this telephone effect. And so it can get a little kind of clunky. And at one point, Jensen was like, we had done the take a bunch of times where I'm on the wires and he comes up and he lifts me, and then it's like this telephone, and that'll lift me up. And we do that. And then Jensen was like, can we just try one with no wires, like you on an apple box squat? And we did it. And it was, you know, sometimes it's just more simple than we tend to make it. And then, yeah, and then he was on top of me. It ended well for him.
Thank you so much. And like I said, it's awesome that you play these great female characters. So thank you, and keep it up.
Thank you.